Title: What your senior dog is trying to tell you, but you keep missing. Intro: 00 to 045. Have you noticed your older dog moving a little slower, sleeping a bit more, or just not acting like their usual self? It's easy to think they're just getting old. But the truth is deeper than that. Your senior dog isn't just aging, they're communicating differently, and most dog owners completely miss it. In this video, you'll learn simple but powerful senior dog care habits that can completely change how your dog feels every single day, making their life safer, calmer, and a lot more comforting. Because aging isn't just about slowing down, it's about being understood. Why this matters. 045 to 2. Older dogs don't ask for help the way puppies do. They don't cry out loudly. They don't always show pain clearly. Instead, they whisper it through behavior, like hesitation before jumping, confusion in familiar places, less interest in walks, or simply staying closer to you than usual. And when we miss these signals, they can start to feel lost in a world they once knew perfectly. But here's the good news. Small changes in how you care for them can make a huge difference in their comfort, confidence, and emotional security. Let's go step by step. 1. Keep their world familiar. 2 to 4. For senior dogs, familiarity equals safety. Even small changes can be confusing. Moving their bed, changing furniture, or shifting feeding spots might seem minor to us, but to them, it can feel like their entire world has changed. So, what should you do? Keep their environment stable. Same sleeping spot, same feeding area, same familiar corners of the house. And most importantly, avoid sudden changes in their surroundings. Because at this stage of life, comfort comes from recognition, not novelty. When their world stays predictable, their stress levels naturally drop, and they feel like, I still understand my world. Need 2. Keep their daily rhythm predictable. 4 to 6. Senior dogs rely heavily on routine, not because they are strict, but because routine gives them emotional security. Try to keep consistent feeding times, regular walk schedules, a stable bedtime routine. When their internal clock knows what's coming next, they relax. But when everything becomes random, they can become anxious or confused. Think of it this way. A predictable day creates a calm mind. An unpredictable day creates emotional stress. Even small consistency can help them feel grounded again. 3. Touch gently, speak softly, and let them choose. 6 to 8:30. As dogs get older, their senses change. Some develop joint pain, some lose hearing. Some become more sensitive to touch. That's why communication has to become softer and more intentional. Instead of sudden hugs or quick movements, approach them slowly, let them see you coming, and allow them to choose contact. When you do touch them, be gentle, be slow, be calm. Your voice matters too. Speak softer, slower, warmer. Because at this stage of life, your energy becomes their emotional environment. When you are calm, they feel safe. When you are rushed, they feel unsure. And remember, respect their choice to accept or decline affection. That respect builds deep trust. 4. Change the walk. Shorter, slower, but more meaningful. 8:30 to 10:30. Walks don't stop with age. They just change. Your senior dog doesn't need long distances anymore. They need comfort and experience. So instead of long, exhausting walks, make them shorter. Let them sniff more. Slow your pace completely. Allow breaks whenever they want. Because for older dogs, walks are no longer just exercise. They are mental stimulation, connection, and exploration. Even a 10-minute calm walk can be more meaningful than a 30-minute rushed one. And the biggest shift? You're no longer just leading a walk, you're sharing it. 5. Notice small changes and protect their sense of belonging. 10:30 to 12:30. This is the most important part. Senior dogs communicate through subtle changes, eating a little less, sleeping in new places, hesitating on stairs, or seeming confused in familiar rooms. These are not just aging. These are signals. And when you notice them early, you can make their life much easier. But beyond physical changes, there's something even deeper: emotional belonging. Your dog has spent years building their life around you. Now they need reassurance that they still belong in it. So include them in daily moments. Talk to them even when they're resting. Let them stay close without pressure. Acknowledge them often, because what they fear most isn't aging, it's feeling forgotten. Conclusion: 12:30 to 13:30. Your senior dog isn't asking for complicated care, they're asking for understanding. Slower days, gentler touch, predictable love, and your presence more than anything else. Because to them, you are not just an owner, you are their entire world. And now, in their older years, they are learning to trust that world in a new way. So slow down, notice more, and love them in a way they can still fully feel.